FIFA bans India. New Delhi, August 16. In a massive setback for the country, World Football governing body FIFA on Tuesday suspended India for undue influence from third parties and said the U17 Women's World Cup undue influence from third parties. The country is scheduled to host the FIFA tournament from October the 11th to the 30th. This is the first time the All India Football Federation, AIFF, has been banned by FIFA in its 85-year history, with the apex body saying there have been flagrant violations of the FIFA statutes. The Bureau of the FIFA Council has unanimously decided to suspend the All India Football Federation, AIFF, with immediate effect due to undue influence from third parties, which constitutes a serious violation of the FIFA statutes, the FIFA said in a statement. The Bureau of the FIFA Council said the lifting of the suspension will be subject to repealing of the Committee of Administrators' COA mandate in full. In a statement, the FIFA also said it wants the IF administration to be fully in charge of the IF's daily affairs. The suspension will be lifted once in order to set up a committee of administrators to assume the powers of the IF Executive Committee has been repealed and the IF administration regains full control of the IF's daily affairs. The suspension means that the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup 2022, scheduled to take place in India on 30th of October 2022, cannot currently be held in India as planned. FIFA is assessing the next steps with regard to the tournament and will refer the matter to the Bureau of the Council if and when necessary. A ban on India has been on the cards since the Supreme Court removed Praful Patel as IF president on May 18 for not holding elections, due in December 2020. The court had appointed a three-member committee of administrators, COA, headed by former Apex Court Judge R. Dave, to manage the affairs of the National Federation. The COA, which has former Chief Commissioner of India Saikor Aishi and ex-India captain Bhaskar Ganguly as other members, also had to frame its constitution in line with the National Sports Code and model guidelines. The Bureau of the FIFA Council decided that upon lifting of the suspension, the IF constitution will have to be revised in accordance with the requirements of the FIFA and the AFC and to be approved by the IF General Assembly without interference from any third party. The FIFA, concurrently, wants an independent electoral committee to be elected by the IF General Assembly to run the elections of a new executive committee. It also said the IF must carry out the upcoming electoral process as per the statutory requirements and to hold its elections based on the pre-existing membership of the IF, i.e. state associations only. As per the FIFA move and with the IF losing all membership rights until further notice, the Indian clubs and representatives, players, referees, officials, are no longer entitled to take part in international suspension until the suspension is lifted. This also means neither the IF nor any of its members or officials may benefit from any development programs, courses or training from FIFA and or the AFC, the world body said in its detailed statement. The FIFA has never allowed third-party interference in the affairs of its member units whether by the court or the government. It has set up normalization committees in various countries in cases similar to India. FIFA, though, has kept a window open for India, saying it is in touch with the Sports Ministry on the issue. FIFA is in constant constructive contact with the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports in India and is hopeful that a positive outcome to the case may still be achieved, it said. Following the ban, the fate of the IF elections, to be held on August 28 on the orders of the Supreme is not yet known. The poll process began on August 13 as the top court approved the timeline prepared by the Committee of Administrators, COA. The COA has already appointed a returning officers and has published the Electoral College for the elections, including 36 eminent players in the list. The filing of nominations is to start from Wednesday till Friday. India's football fraternity is hoping that a last-minute solution will salvage the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup when the Supreme Court hears the matter on Wednesday. the Sports Ministry had filed an application in the Supreme Court, seeking a modification to its August 5 order that allowed 36 eminent players to vote in the IFA elections on the grounds that the world body was not in favor of individual membership in the IFA. According to sources, FIFA reiterated its stand to the Sports Ministry on Monday and issued a statement to ban India after that, around 10 p.m. Swiss local time, wee hours on Tuesday in India. The Supreme Court on August 3 directed the Executive Committee of the All India Football Federation, AIFF, to expeditiously hold elections as per the schedule proposed by the COA. PTI PDS at